Hello and welcome back for another episode of Ask Starbase. I'm Athena and today we'll be looking for immortality. KJ at the Capital Prep School wants to know, are there certain plants that can live forever? Great question, KJ. Let's root out the answer. To find these plants, we need to know what immortality means and if it can actually happen. Surely if a plant was a few billion years old, we would know about it already. Immortality generally means something doesn't die without prompting. In books, movies, and video games, this may include living through some sort of trauma that should be fatal, but living on anyway. In reality, immortality happens if the creature can sustain itself as long as something else does not destroy it, such as habitat changes, environmental changes, weather disruptions, random outside disturbances to an otherwise healthy being. The other part, the aging part, is what we witness through a process called senescence, or the observation of biological signs of aging, which in plants would include color changes to the leaves or decay on the bark or roots. There can be seasonal senescence where the root does not die, leaving the plant to be effectively immortal. This can be done in two ways. They can be part of a clonal species, sharing a root structure that spawns the same plant or tree over and over, all connected together, where each individual plant is younger than the original, but the DNA is the same because they are clones. We could be looking at a forest of aspen trees, all originating from and connected by the same root structure that started 80,000 years ago, but each tree only lives for a few hundred years. Other species include the Jerupa oak in California, 13,000 years old, King's holly in Tasmania, 43,000 years old at least, Norway spruce in Norway, 10,000 years old, and Wollemi pines in Australia, possibly 60 million years old. Then there are non-clonal species. The roots do not spread out, and each flower or seed is separate. What you see is what you get, like the Sisters olive tree in Lebanon, 6,000 years, the Great Basin bristlecone pines from Utah, Nevada, and eastern California, about 5,000 years old, ancient yews found in Ireland, United Kingdom, and Turkey, 2,000 to 5,000 years old, giant sequoias in Nevada and California, 2,000 years old, and the Welwitschia in the Namib Desert, at least 1,000 years. The reason some trees and plants are successful with longevity is due to the steady DNA and continual regeneration of their cells, as well as the steady environment around them. If they are not facing trauma from a source such as a drought or being dug up, they change slowly. Now, these trees and plants will outlive us, so proving immortality in the sense of never dying isn't feasible, but it sounds cool to say they're immortal, and it feels cool to stand by something so ancient and alive at the same time. Let's keep providing them the support to outlive us, so that many generations can experience that too. The best way to do that is honestly to leave them alone, and to take better care of the world as a whole so the environment doesn't keep changing. Thanks for joining me, Athena, on today's episode of Ask Starbase. If you have any other questions for us, drop us a line at ask@starbase-ct.com or visit our website at www.starbase-ct.com. See you soon.